Sturm,
473.
473. I'm at Sammy_GZ. We are representing, or I am representing at PushBlock. I believe Lord Sturm is affiliated with Events to Compete.
Yeah, we're pretty aight.
I guess it's a pretty okay little
we
organization.
have Pay to Win versus Pre-Patch Please.
That was just a button check.
In winners finals, Ryuga versus Zinoto.
A lot of people have been saying, you know, I would rather have pre-patch Diddy back than these DLC characters.
The new characters.
But
I think the DLC characters are super cool, but I play Cloud.
I think the DLC characters are super cool.
And I voted for Bayonetta, so you can.
I also
if you don't like
Bayonetta.
If you don't like Bayonetta, you can blame me.
Bayonetta was up there, along with Billy Hatcher.
Billy. Sorry,
just imagine the moveset.
That was just never gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Just imagine the moveset, though.
If Gino was never
so
gonna happen,
cool.
Billy
Yeah,
Hatcher
no, it would never gonna happen. But I still put my vote in there. All right. So this is a matchup that I don't think anyone's really seen a lot of.
Corrin is
players of this level, certainly not.
Corrin is just a really, really odd character.
She's got a lot of tools to keep you out, and as we saw today earlier, insane doubles character.
Oh yeah, crazy.
Insane.
Crazy doubles
that
character.
Pin, that side B is ruthless.
I mean, it's good in singles.
It's great in singles, but in doubles, whew, you get a Corrin in a cloud. It's not fun. No fun.
I've heard people say the comparison for Corrin to Brawl Mar. She definitely has different movement options than Brawl Mar. Like, wow. What is that?
That's that little tiny hitbox.
The chainsaw hitbox.
The little tiny, like what? I didn't even know that existed until like 2 days ago.
Yeah, don't neutral get up versus Corrin.
Yeah.
And don't roll versus Corrin.
That was something I learned in singles last
Another
week.
thing Corrin can do is on the ledge. She can just forward smash backwards, so her back is facing the ledge.
Right.
If you neutral get up, you get caught in the chainsaws.
Yeah, the
and
chainsaw.
if you roll, you get tippered. It's a fantastic ledge coverage option.
So, I'm interested to see. I mean, we did see earlier with Ryuga versus Ally.
Well, that's going to be clean stock here for Zinoto, using not really a fancy or innovative tech at this point, which is banana to down tilt to up smash. Nor did he pay to get it.
I mean, he did pay to get it, but not
he
after
paid
he already paid.
$59.99 for that, and then 50 other characters. Ryuga, wow, he's coming out so hot here. Now he's putting pressure onto the Jeeves platform. That's what you call it, right?
Yes.
I always forget.
I'm so glad that it's catching on.
Oh, just because I'm saying it doesn't mean it's catching on.
I mean,
I'm lame. I say lame things.
That's fine. I say lame things too. It's okay.
All right, well,
Zinoto's doing a really good job of keeping this pretty close.
Yeah, he's got to not get caught in some Corrin setup that he probably doesn't know exists.
Ryuga, I think, is writing a love affair to Jeeves right now. He's just staying on that platform saying, like, I don't want to let you give me the banana.
That's gonna be it.
Wow.
Banana appears to do very well against Corrin, though.
Great setups. Just, I mean, as we saw every time, the banana, the down tilt. Just, I mean, there's just classic setups.
That's a word for him. And, you know,
I mean, we don't have down throw to up air anymore. Like, what else are Diddy Kong players supposed to do? Zinoto's like, it doesn't even matter.
One thing that's super interesting is how Ryuga was going for those, I like to call it the pot sticker, her side B. I'm presuming something's wrong. They must not want
I don't think they wanted that.
When Ryuga goes for the pot sticker and tries to mix up safely, if Diddy has a banana in hand, he can still punish it, and that might make him a rarity. Because that move has seemed very safe from what we saw in doubles, at least, versus Ally and DeBuzz. Those were characters that weren't really able to punish it because Mario had a slow run speed, and Rosalina didn't really have a strong punish, at least. Anyway, we are going to Town City. We are sticking with these characters. Ryuga, very well known for his Ike.
And he's just showing that, you know, that sword the principle is the same, and he's making really good use of her unique moveset. I think the Corrin meta is developing slower than Bayonetta just because, you know, everyone's like, OMG, zero to death training videos.
OMG, which time?
OMG, everything else. But I
Funny
think
story about Zinoto, all right? I'm talking to him earlier. I'm good buddies with Ed, Zinoto, the entire top 4. They're all great people. That's one of the best things about top level Smash is how awesome people they are. Zinoto's telling me that his 8-year-old cousin landed a 0 to 70% combo on him with Bayonetta.
I believe it.
I believe it. I choose to believe it. I don't know if it's true, but I choose to.
Maybe the numbers are a bit exaggerated, but I bet you some impressive something came out of that 8-year-old.
All right, well, Corrin is really trying to work here, and look, a down tilt up air.
That back air is so wacky because it's just extends so far.
Look, and this is one thing that's super interesting.
Like that, wow!
Caught him.
Real smart by Ryuga. 91%.
That back air,
Corrin is pretty heavy. Plus all that rage, man. That counter would kill so early, especially at the top of the stage.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful.
He just needs to catch him slipping one time.
One thing I said last week about Zinoto is that you'll kill him with something, but you only kill him. Oh, what patch is this?
Ha, ladies and gentlemen, it is not dead.
Nah, it still kills.
It's just got a big orange padding around it.
Nice down air. Running away from Zinoto's banana and playing just really safely here.
That jab is so good.
My hand is a monster.
Oh, wow. That tipper would have done some crazy things. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're on the edge of the stage here against Corrin. Even against Diddy, too.
I think Ryuga is having a real easy time of just kind of walling Zinoto out, but at the same time, once Zinoto gets close enough to punish him, he really punishes him.
Yeah, well, Zinoto plays a very patient Diddy. We're not going to see him really overcommit to get in too much. However, you don't need to overcommit to get hit by a Corrin.
No.
That's one of the things about these DLCs is they all have pretty decent frame data.
Yeah.
A monkey flip is a good way to get in.
Diddy Kong's frame data substantially better than Corrin's, but really, the sword makes up for it. Like the disjoint, it allows for a lot.
That's for a really interesting boxing game that Corrin can play.
And they're doing so well in the neutral. Both players are just really just dancing with each other. Oh.
Forward throw, okay. No DI mix-up or anything, really. Ryuga, he's playing so careful with that banana. The banana can spell doom.
Yeah. At this percent, especially on this stage.
Nice back throw. Now he's gonna make him drop the banana.
Uh-oh. Okay, catches him with the dash attack. Oh, he wanted that trump.
Oh, what a great mix-up!
Insane by Ryuga.
Wow!
Takes game 2.
Covered standard getup, covered the roll.
That was beautiful.
Fantastic play here by Ryuga. Taking game 2.
And he really sealed the deal there because he went for the ledge trump. And Zinoto said, I'm going to roll on stage to get away from the ledge because he's trying to trap me off the edge. And he was like, no. You can do that if you want.
Zinoto going to run it back to Town City. This is also his counter pick. Apparently both players like this stage. Ryuga, I think that's a huge mistake in this matchup not to go for the banana. Just let it sail by.
Yeah, I would agree with you right there.
I don't know how I feel about that.
At the same time, Ryuga's spending a lot of time in the air.
Yeah, which is
and making great use of these platforms. But those forward airs are so good. So good. And then if he wants, he can just land and then, you know, pivot back air.
Look at how much pressure he's putting on here.
It's really
his disjoints beat monkey flip. That's why Zinoto's been very hesitant to do it.
Yeah. And monkey flip is such a strong option usually.
Yeah, it gets people out of shield.
Yeah.
But Ryuga doesn't need to be in shield to have success. We haven't really seen him get caught in shield too much.
No, when he's shielding, it's when it counts, like up close when he's going for jabs or down tilts. He's been shielding and he's been punishing. But he's, you know, trying to stay out of the banana.
Yeah, he's doing that by keeping to the air and landing safely, which is
the
something Town City allows. This should be the stop.
Awesome. Awesome setup by Zinoto. Okay.
Charge that forward smash just enough.
He's like, I mean, I know like just a reckless YOLO one would probably work, but I just want to make sure.
These frame traps from Ryuga, though.
Yeah, he's making it very hard for Zinoto to get back to stage, and he SDs.
He's actually just not going to make it back to the stage. Those frame traps are actually crazy, though.
That
do you see
pressure.
how much cover that Neutraler has?
Yes, the pressure these two are applying is crazy.
This is some high-level Smash Bros, guys. And there's no Sheiks. By the way, one weird thing about the Midwest is there really aren't many Sheiks.
No, we have Absol,
Akira when he decides to
Akira.
get out of his house.
Nom.
I mean, at like top 8 of the tournament at this caliber level, there's really
No
just
Sheiks.
the one Sheik, which is Akira.
Ah,
However,
this Diddy
back in
Kong.
this matchup,
I wonder how many
also,
Sheiks
like,
they had to
0
go
ZSSs at this tournament. What the heck is with that? People don't want to like win
Yeah,
tournaments?
well, Sovereign from Indianapolis plays
Oh, he plays
ESS,
ESS?
but he defected. He switched to Corrin. Did all Corrin this tournament.
Oh. DLC boys.
DLC boys.
Ryuga's pressure right now, though. He's just covering so many options, like existing on the side of the stage.
It's like there's 3 centers of pressure going around. These 2 players and the banana.
Ooh,
That
good
up smash.
DI.
Yep.
I
Not
know
gonna do
I
it.
would have messed up that DI.
It is difficult.
Oh!
Wow! Incredible punish. That was so quick.
Timber side B.
That was so quick. He instantly selected that option. Amazing.
That was true out of
Amazing.
there. I'm watching it again on that stream TV. I got to. That is so sick. Oh man.
He's
oh, man.
like
Instant replay. That was
he's like banana. Why have you forsaken me? And they're going to Dreamland.
why.
Why banana?
No, why
you do
Dreamland?
this? Oh, I don't know.
Dreamland's that's an interesting stage. I don't know. See, okay. Diddy Kong's like Battlefield, right?
Yeah.
This is Battlefield where if you put a banana on the edge, that
moves.
stupid tree gets rid of it.
Yeah.
So why would you go to that?
I mean, it also it has lower ceiling, but you know what? I haven't seen from Ryuga at all. It's accounted. We haven't seen that yet. We have not
That's
seen.
because this is high level Smash, dude.
Right, but something that kills off the top so early at Town and City. I don't know.
I think he just knows that Zinoto's not going to fall for it. Zinoto is such a smart player.
Right.
Like, I don't know if I've ever seen Zinoto overextend. He's that smart. Oh, by the way, these are doubles partners.
Yeah.
FYI, in case.
In case you missed the insane grand finals 1 and 2 sets from earlier, where
I mean,
they
people usually get salty
ran it
when they hit
back.
their doubles partners in bracket. But can you get salty when it's winners finals?
I don't think you can get salty when it's winners
I don't think you
finals.
can
I don't
get
think you can get salty when these matches are this good either.
This is such a good set. And down to
Nice.
the grab. Good start here for Zinoto.
See, like instead of an air dodge, a counter there would have killed him. And he went, and he knew. Oops, sorry. He knew he was going for it.
You gotta be careful of the banana. And you see,
Yeah.
Zinoto is super.
Oh, that went. See, if that was Battlefield, he would have read that air dodge and he would have gotten it. But Wispy was like, not yet.
Oh, you also have the higher ceiling on Battlefield, so there's that.
Yeah,
Might
but
not
that
have
was
killed.
a significant amount of charge though. That was like 1 point.
You're gonna get.
So-
Oh, I thought he was gonna get pineapple.
That was great. Really,
Great recovery.
He knows that limit right there.
That was as low as he could go. And this should be stopped.
Wow, nice.
Nice cleanup here by Zinoto, and he's looking at sitting pretty at 76.
Yep.
Not really in super death's door.
Good.
Buffering the forward air.
He's using a lot more forward airs this game, which is good because he's kind of conditioned Ryuga to think he's not going to use it.
Oh, that was nice by Ryuga, though, to an empty hop out of side B.
He's kind of not, like, you see how much he's using in space, and Ryuga's just not ready for it. He catches him with the banana, preventing a follow-up, but that is a follow-up anyways.
Give him the pot sticker. And now Zinoto looking to go to game 5.
I like that. I like the pot sticker. It's a good
The
name.
loser, I think it's cute. The loser of this has to play the winner of Ally and the Buzz, which everyone thought was going to be winners finals.
This is just one heck of a tournament. I'll say that much.
Pretty wacky. 111% here. This is danger zone. It's banana.
Yeah, because
Bananas.
one banana.
Oh, he does have the banana hand, right? I can't even tell.
Yes, he has
does.
it.
They're not playing super patient with it. And so is Ryuga. He's playing. Okay. Nice neutral air. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
You want to continue that combo with the up tilt.
Zinoto, though, being smart, DIing correctly.
And now, in a game 4 like this is actually the opportunity where I would bust out that counter, like you were saying.
Yes.
Like,
because he hasn't used it one time.
You're in a pretty big hole.
I mean, he's got enough range.
Reaching once.
Yeah, as long as he just a little one read. I mean, but at the same time, one read from Zinoto. Like, oh wow, that was so
That should have
close.
been the stock.
Pins him.
Now here, you just like, because you know how he buffers these forward airs and the back airs to actually stock. Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh!
But he catches him.
Wow. All right, we're going to game 5. Winners finals,
That's
landlocked.
The number of games that this set deserves
Is 5.
is 5. So let's keep going. We got one more between these two. Ryuga gets one more counter pick.
These are some amazing sets we're witnessing right now.
Good times, Nate. Shoutouts to 500 viewers on the stream right now. Guys, you are watching some of the best Midwest Smash you will see. Really ever.
I would agree.
A lot of fun.
I would agree.
Might have so many people out. Shoutouts to our sponsors.
We got Balls and Super 8.
Super 8. Is that the motel?
Yes.
That's the motel, right? They're helping out with that big pop bonus to help us draw these players, man. And give us some of the best Smash 4 you will see in the Midwest. Back to Smashville.
This is good, because KK gets to see the game 5.
Yeah, KK's just jamming, man. I'll take KK over Wispy basically any day of the week.
Oh my gosh, I would take KK over half the characters in this game any day of the week.
Good main KK slider.
See, I had a KK slider Mii until I realized that the character select screen looks terrible with the Mii's on it, so I deleted my Mii's.
Well, also Mii's are terrible.
Yeah, also Mii's are terrible, but I mean, he's shooting the lasers out of his guitar. It was fun.
That is true.
It was a good, like, 5 games of enjoyment.
Zinoto playing like a man on fire right now. And neutral air converts to 4 forward
And
airs.
Ryuga with 3 aerials ties the percent.
What a crazy pressure string here.
Yeah, he's really, I mean, he just used all 4 aerials pretty much
That
flawlessly.
pivot grab was slick.
This should be the demo for Corrin DLC. This is a really insane match.
Ryuga's playing so smart right now. He's part of Clan DMG. I'm not familiar with what that is.
Pin, but trips on the banana, because apparently we Brawl boys.
You know, I don't think that Ryuga's landed a single...
Oh, that's scary! Wow. Zinoto just...
He's so patient.
He's like, I really just have no other option. He's checking his shield. He's like, how much do I got?
Spot dodge.
He could have spot dodged, but
Once it got to full charge, you can spot dodge.
I still like his
scary
option.
as hell, though.
I mean, because he knows he's going to space and, you know, just wait for that shield to come back. He's not trying to get shield poked by that tipper, because that is brutal. And Diddy Kong does have a really good shield pose. It's hard for him to get poked.
Yeah, that is true. He's a very small monkey.
I'm surprised that up air didn't kill, but that up air definitely will. Ryuga doing some little fancy movement techs.
Zinoto could be on his last winner's bracket stock.
And he hasn't brought the forward airs out, and then now he's starting to wall him out with that. Oh my gosh. Not sure what that situation was. Just barely missing these down tilts. Really good ledge pressure.
I like his patience for Ryuga for the
Really,
credit.
like, look at this. Oh my goodness. He narrowly avoids the tipper.
Oh,
Good. That was a
again,
really good spot
covers
dodge.
so many options.
I'm surprised he didn't get punished for the neutral get up, but that was a really good spot dodge. He knew. He knew. He's like, oh no, I'm neutral get up.
That's
That.
No!
Oh my
Man,
god.
when you lose that rage, it's rough. It's rough for Zinoto, but he's just got to keep up. He's just got to keep playing patient.
Yeah, he's got to just keep that steady pressure. He can seal the deal with.
You know, I don't think that Ryuga has landed a single one of those water balls.
No.
He's landed the claw, I think, once. But
He
okay.
shouldn't have said anything. Why
I
did you say
shouldn't have
it?
said anything. I
Oh
shouldn't
my
have said a
gosh.
single thing.
Zinoto, okay, now Zinoto, we're going to see play more aggressive, I think. He has to.
That
Like
should
that?
be stock. Yep.
Okay, good. Now he can play patient.
That's just solid banana play. Yeah, he needed that rage gun. He needed that rage
And now
gun
he
so
has rage.
desperately.
And now he has rage, but Corn has a tipper. Zinoto.
Is that it? Oh, he falls out of it.
Amazing DI.
no spike.
Amazing smash DI.
Okay, this is a scenario where I can definitely see the counter coming into play.
Yes.
You're not at kill percent. You're nowhere near kill percent.
Why would you not throw it out? It's so
whatever
safe.
punish he gets, he's just
Oh
gonna
my
get.
gosh.
Like, that's 18%, whatever.
Yeah.
When you're up this much, and the upside is
And when
you
it's
win
game 5.
the game.
And it's game 5, you win the set.
You win the set, yes.
Okay.
You can counter banana.
Yeah. You can counter anything. I learned that in my double smash today. You can just counter anything. Okay.
Well,
That was a
Ryuga
good option.
He's actually just elected to continue playing ridiculously safe, but Zinoto's clawing his way back into this game.
Banana is scaring me, man.
Zinoto,
I can't even imagine
so
the
good
pressure
at
these
making
players
sure
are
grab
feeling.
back throw. We're not at up throw kill percent here for. Oh, he gets the up air though!
Wow, Ryuga.
Ryuga going on to grand finals over Zinoto 3-2.
Amazing set. Amazing. Really showing Corn's strengths.
Ryuga!